Broadcasting is brought to you by Baguettes,
the Jean-Jacques Rousseau Foundation,
and citizens like you. Thank you.
Good morning, France. In today's broadcast, we'll be providing you with the news about this turbulent Reconstruction period. We go on now to our field reporter, Citizen Tran.
Good morning, Felix.
Hello, how are things out there on the bloody streets of Paris?
I'm here with Citizen Leclerc discussing the recent developments of the Constitution of 1791. Citizen Leclerc, tell me your status as a citizen.
Well, I am an active citizen because I'm a man, as you can see.
Tell me about your voting rights as an active citizen.
Well, I have to pay 3 days' wages to vote, but I have so many of these newfangled francs that it is really a problem.
Well, thank you for your time.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Whatever happened to Citizen Leclerc? He seems so nice. He had potential as a French citizen.
Well, he was deemed unable to accept our new French society. He referred to our dearest Citizen Tran as Mademoiselle. As a result, he was executed. What a shame. Our thoughts go out to his loved ones.
Yeah, sure. Breaking news! The value of the assignat is plummeting at an alarming rate. The assignat is a government bond. Originally, in 1789, the value of these government bonds were guaranteed to create revenue for the people. As more are being printed, inflation is rising. These assignats are backed by confiscated church lands, and as their value continues to fall, we expect that they will become less and less popular.
Breaking news! France is now divided. Provinces are now called departments. The 22 provinces have been broken up into 83 departments. This is part of the Assembly's effort to impose greater administrative order. And now we go to Citizen Landis with our special guest of today's broadcast.
Today, we have the opportunity to speak with the composer of one of the most controversial documents of the year, the Declaration of the Rights of Women. Please welcome French activist Madeleine Felix.
Good morning. Thank you for having me today.
It's our pleasure. Thank you for taking your time to speak with us. So, rumor has it that you addressed this document to Queen Marie Antoinette. Is this true?
Absolutely. I felt like it would make a statement.
Well, can you tell me about the content of this document?
Well, the Declaration of the Rights of Women is essentially the Declaration of the Rights of Men and Citizen, except that I changed all the pronouns. So where it says man, now it says woman.
So, what exactly do you hope to achieve in writing this document?
Well, I want women to be citizens, not only wives and sisters and daughters. I hope that women can one day own property and be recognized for their roles in society beyond the home. I also want equality in marriage.
Very well said. To wrap things up here, do you have any parting remarks for our viewers?
Well, to quote my wonderful document, women, wake up! The tocsin of breeze and sounds throughout the universe, recognize your rights. The powerful empire of nature is no longer surrounded by prejudice, fanaticism, superstition, and lies. The torch of truth has dispersed all the clouds of folly and assumption. Enslaved man has multiplied his force and needs yours to break his chains. Having become free, he has become unjust towards his companion. Oh, women, women will make you cease to be blind. What advantages have you gathered in the revolution? A scorn more marked, a disdain more conspicuous. During the centuries of corruption, you only resigned over the weakness of men. Your empire is destroyed. What is left to you then?
Thank you very much. And there you have it, folks. Olympe Gouche.
We now come with news about the Chapelier Law, a new law which has forbade workers' association. Associations were an attempt to protect their wages, but this new law has crushed them. This law has now left workers to the mercy of the fickle marketplace.
The metric system is now a thing.
A new system of weights and measures has been put into place. This system, known as the metric system, will bring order and simplicity. This new system is furthering the government's goal of centralization. With the metric system, France will continue to become a more unified republic.
And here we find local clergy member Bishop Croissant. Bishop, how has the civil constitution of the clergy affected you?
Well, I had to take an oath to the new republic and declare my opposition to Rome and the papacy.
I see. Did you have any issues pledging against Rome?
Of course not, otherwise I would have been thrown in jail.
Can you tell me about the confiscation of church lands by the government?
Well, it began when the National Constituent Assembly decided to get rid of some of the more hated taxes and replace them with land taxes. Even that did not make up enough money for the government to pay off their debts, so they confiscated and sold our land. But we can see now that this too is failing. I predict it will lead to further inflation.
Thank you for speaking with us today.
That concludes this morning's broadcast. Thank you, and have a great revolution.